So this used to be nothing right here. And so actually they had a window here. They had a window about right there. And so we wanted to add a door to it. They brought the concrete up to it and wanted to add a door here. So there's just enough room for a 32-inch door to go in, and that was all verified before construction. But I wanted to show the flashing detail, because when you come into a project like this, a remodel where you're adding a door, a lot of times flashing is completely ignored. So on this house, they have half-inch foam. There, you can see it up here. Half-inch foam, and then house wrap on top of that, and then the hardy board cement siding, lap siding there. So what I did was I built my pan, which every door manufacturer that I know of requires a sill pan underneath. Hey there, buddy. And anyways, I fabricated the pan so that it goes up. This is just galvanized flashing. Comes up over here, and then they've got this little bit of a height difference, which works in our advantage so that water runs out. So it's just folded down. Then I have this other flashing that I just bent the end of it about 3/4 of an inch and put it behind the foam. This is, before it's reaching the nail, just right back there. So you can see the house wrap right here. House wrap's coming right there. Then I've got the metal flashing behind it, and it's just tucked into the foam. Now, if there's no foam on the house, which most houses don't have foam, then you just need to get your nails a little bit loose, and you can tuck this just directly behind the vapor barrier, whatever it may be, Tyvek or whatnot. And then this caulking, this OSI caulking, is a elastomeric caulking that I'm sticking in there in the joint so that when water comes in, it's not going to find, it's not going to ingress into the studs there. It's a good quality caulking. So the water has to come all the way down to the pan and leave. So this is just an important detail that I don't see in a lot of houses, and most of the time, you'll be using a peel and stick for new construction instead of metal flashing. The reason why I'm doing metal flashing is because it's rigid enough, I can shove it into the foam when I create that little lip to it. So that's why I went with metal flashing here, and that'll completely protect that stud, and all the water is going to drain down into this. And then also when I, air seal it, that will create a barrier back here, so no water is going to run back here and hit the stud on this side. But yeah, it's important, especially in a corner like this where you're going to get, wind-driven rain. There's really not much of an overhang right here. So this is just going to get pummeled by rain, and it's just super critical that if you don't do the prep work needed on a job like this, that you're going to have water coming into the house, and it's going to be rotting out those sill plates. So yep, just wanted to point out what I was doing on this job here.